Hey, it's Billy.
And it's Pat.
And we're buying a house.
So, Billy, why buy a house?
I don't know. We brought this up recently, and we got a YouTube comment, I think, from someone who seemed very confused as to why we were buying a house. And they said, you seem really young to be buying a house.
Is normal?
This normal in the U.S. for people to just go buy houses?
Thank you for thinking that we were young.
I know. We're in our 30s. And I would say that buying a house is part of the maybe traditional steps when you live in North America. I would say like people normally will get married and then you'll look for a house.
Well, right, isn't the old nursery rhyme, first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes buy a house and give away all of your money to buying a house and a mortgage. It doesn't rhyme, but it's like not as catchy, but that's how it goes. Seriously though, it's just like that, buying a house was always in our plan. We never had a timeline for our plan, but it was kind of like get married, and then we decided to move, and then we needed to get jobs and settle into our new city, and the next step was always to, once we got settled, to buy something, and it's time to do that, and it's really exciting.
Yeah.
Before we even get into the specifics of actually like what it means to buy a house and how you do it and what, like all that stuff, like what does it mean to you, like what would it mean to you to own a home versus rent, which we've done forever?
I've always felt limited renting, but I've always been someone that likes to fix a place up. So I've always, you know, done a lot of painting and try to finish different things in an apartment, but you can never go, that far because you don't want to put so much like work and money into something that's not yours and it's not gaining.
Temporary.
Yeah, it's temporary and it's not an investment because it's not your own. So owning a home to me is, I mean, I get to build a home for us, but I really get to do whatever I want to that house, which I think is so cool. Like knocking walls down and like kind of just not, I know that sounds extreme, but I will be doing.
Put them back up.
My dad's coming up here. My dad's coming up to Buffalo, and we're gonna do some work whenever we find a house.
Yeah, I'm also really excited to not have neighbors that live in a building that touches like the walls of your building.
Yeah, I was gonna say we will have neighbors because we live in a city and the houses are close.
I should say neighbors that live right below you or right above you.
Yeah.
The good thing is we have actually like really awesome
to
neighbors right now, but we've lived in apartments for so long where like there's been like loud people and annoying people and rude people and it's just like it will be so nice to finally not have other people.
Yeah. We've also been paying rent for so long.
So long.
So long. And in New York City, we were paying so much for rent, though
so
it was cheaper than a lot of places. We worked it out pretty well.
Yeah.
But that money was just going out of, it was just leaving our hands.
Right.
And I'm excited to be purchasing a home where every penny that we put into it is investing into it and living in a city that you know is growing currently. It means that whatever we put into it is going to continue to grow, and it's an investment.
You are like putting roots down, like not literally, but like you are putting all of your investment into this house, but also you being in the house in the neighborhood that you are in gets you involved in that neighborhood and like what its makeup. So like, where do I go to eat? Where stores do I go to? Where do I like hang out?
This leads into so many vlog ideas.
The wheels are turning.
It is, like I just went through a million things. I'm like, I can't talk about this now because I gotta save that for another video.
Yeah, I mean, it's exciting. There's a lot of things to consider and we will be considering all of them.
Yes, and I swear, we are going to be as adult as possible. We are adults. We are in our 30s. Remind ourselves this. We need to make some smart decisions.
Some serious adulting.
This is not a joke anymore, but we're going to have fun along the way.
I just got sweaty. All right, guys. We'll see you next time.
Yes.
Stay tuned.
Bye.
Bye.
We've been married now for how many years? Like 2.5?
2.5.
Am I right?
Yes.
Oh my God, I got it right.